All right, hey everybody, we are back with another week's episode. This week on Long Lost Box Breaks, I think. Now that we finished the Junk Wax Hockey Draft Series, looking back at some boxes that I have opened in the last year and a half, maybe. So this one is an awesome box of 1990 OPC Premier that I opened. Gotta be at least a year, probably a little more. But had a lot of fun with this one. So join me on this as we go for that Jagr OPC Premier, the Fedorov OPC Premier rookie, and let's get into it. 1990 OPC Premier first half. Next week we'll do the second half, and the third week we'll do a grading reveal to see how I did on the grades. All right. Okay, everybody, we're back. We're back. Junk Wax Hockey Breaks and Grading. Now, today we have an extra special treat. I Maybe I say that a lot. I don't know. I feel like I've said that a couple of times. But hey, today's video is a bit of a, oh, you might have seen it there, a bit of a childhood dream come true. I've mentioned before that Upper Deck, 1990-91 Upper Deck is kind of my favorite set. Growing up, small town Saskatchewan, the only hockey cards that were available at like our local gas station were Pro Set and Score, which of course were the most affordable, cheapest ones, and terrible. Upper Deck was never available. I would have collected that if I could. But of course, everybody was aware of this set right here, the 1990-91 OPC Premier set. Even like right out of the gun, these ones were kind of the most sought after, and they've really held the test of time as being the most sought after cards. Obviously, the Jaromir Jagr rookie card. You've got the Fedorov. Boy, who else in this set? You've got Curtis Joseph. You got Matt Sundin, Alex Mogilny, Jeremy Roenick, Mike Modano. Domi is in there. There's no Brodeur, there's no Belfour, there's no Richter, but there's only like 130 cards in the set. So, you get a box of these. 36 packs, only 7 cards per pack though, but at the same time, there's only 130 cards in the set. So you figure you should be pulling, statistically, I guess you should be pulling right around 2 Jagr rookie cards. A PSA 9 Jagr, I know because I just sold one. I just sold it for $60, and this is, what are we in, March 2024. I mean, the prices are kind of consistently going down, but still a PSA 9 gets you $60, so that's pretty good. A PSA 10 still will get you to this day probably 200, maybe a little bit more. So I've always wanted, I've never opened a box of these. This is my first time, very excited. Let's put a half here. We're going for that Jagr. If we get a really, really nice one, I might even send it to BGS just because, they have that pristine 10. I saw pristine 10 online sold recently for like $4,000, I think. So here we go. 1990. Oh, and Owen Nolan is in this set too. Speaking of Owen Nolan. And hey, look, we got the first overall draft pick and the second overall draft pick. There we go. Peter Nedved and Owen Nolan, very nice. A little worried because they're a little concave. I'm hoping that's not like, they seem really good shape, the cards though. They don't seem like damaged. The corners are all nice, but I am a little worried about that concaveness. See if we can straighten those out a little bit. But okay, so we got an Owen Nolan, we got a Peter Nedved, Yuri Latal, Mike Lawler, Kelly Miller, Patrick Waugh. That's nice. Patrick Waugh. Beautiful card. I've even seen these ones selling in a PSA 10 for actually quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up too. Probably sleeve the Nolan. No disrespect meant for Peter Nedved, but I'm not sleeving that one. Who cares? Come on, Peter. We're going to put him over here with the others. It's not a reject pile per se, but, whatever. Sergei Fedorov, of course, being the other great card you're looking for. Fedorov and Bure. There's Lemieux. There's Steve Yzerman, who I just saw on the bottom of this particular pack. Very nice. Very nice. Like Stevie Y. Jeff Arneal, Scott Stevens, Vinny Domfus. Make sure I'm in frame here. Stefan Riche, sorry. Mike Sillinger, Randy Belichick. That's a rookie card. Mike Sillinger. Fun fact about Mike Sillinger. Regina Pats. I remember actually seeing him as a kid, watching him play. Yeah, I can't remember. I think he and Theron Fleury had a bit of a back and forth, like because natural rivals. I guess Moose Jaw and Regina, they're like 45 minutes apart. Fleury's rookie is the year before, 89-90 in Cylinder, but I'm pretty sure they played against each other. I don't remember specifically, but everybody used to love it when Regina would come to town. That's kind of like the natural rivalry. Good times. I used to go to a lot of. I should put these out so you can see a lot of Moose Jaw Warrior games growing up. Lots of fun. Hey, look, Scott Stevens again. Mr. Raymond Bork. Nice card. We love Ray. Sure, everybody loves Ray. Jarmo Miles. All right. Stefan Richer again. Billy Ranford. Bruce Hoffert. Randy Belichick. Okay, so we're not really getting any of the big hits here, guys. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. What's my dog doing? My dog's over in the corner being weird. Huckleberry. Hey. 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 What are you doing? Crazy dog. All right, bonus points if you're one of my legions of subscribers. My dog's name is Huckleberry. From what movie did I take that word to be his name? What movie iconic line is that from? Okay, Pat Murray, Greg Brown, Dale Hawerchuk, Mike Modano, rookie card. Very nice. Very nice. Huckleberry, get over here. What are you doing? John Cullen, Cam Neely, Bob Essence. Get out of there. What are you doing? Don't bite the wicker. Don't bite the wicker basket, man. Lame. That's what I get for having my dog down here. Everybody's favorite player, Ika Sansillo. Who else we got? Denny Savard. We got Kevin Stevens. That's a rookie card, sure. Wes Waltz, probably a rookie card, I think. Luke Robitaille, Hall of Famer. Cicerelli, I think a Hall of Famer. Mateau, that's a rookie card. Okay, a couple of rookies in there. I don't know if I'm going to pull any of those ones out, though. We're going to let those go. I suppose I'll put Mr. Stevens here in a sleeve. Sure, we'll put Ray Bork, too. There's a lot of people that collect Ray Bork cards. If I can do it without knocking over all of my stuff. And of course, Mike Modano. I've been surprised. So I recently tried to sell. I had 4 different Mike Modano rookie cards, all BGS 9s, and I could just not even give them away. Like, nobody wanted them. I ended up selling them for like, I don't know, $12 Canadian, $15 maybe. I don't remember. It was bad. I was shocked. I thought I'd probably get 20, 25, but nothing doing. All right, Rob DeMaio, Bernie Nichols, Adrian Plavsic, Mike Craig, Brian Trottier, Bob Essence again, and Joe Sakic. Joe Sakic. So, I mean, you're probably wondering why am I putting some of these in sleeves. Some of these cards, like if you really do your due diligence and you're pretty sure it's a 10, PSA 10. A PSA 10 of these cards sells for a decent little profit. So, there's a lot of folks who look like Jagr. It's not Jagr. So no Jagrs, no Fedorovs yet. Mark Messier, Jamie Leach, Brian Propp, Dale Hawerchuk, Kevin Miller, Joe Mullen, John Cullen. Man, they were stacked, the Penguins, hey? I mean, they had 1990. No, they didn't have Francis yet. He came the year after, I think. Yeah, in 1990, he was still with Hartford. But man, they had their rookies. I mean, they had Kevin Stevens and they had Mark Recchi. Then they had Lemieux. They had Jagr was another rookie. There's 3 Hall of Fame. Stevens a Hall of Famer? Well, Recchi's a Hall of Famer, but I don't know about Stevens. Almost 3 Hall of Famers rookie in 1 year. They had Mario Lemieux. They had Joe Mullen. They had Brian Trottier. They had that Rob Brown guy who might have been part of the trade for Francis. I don't remember. But man, what a team. They were loaded. I guess I don't know who the defensemen were. I don't know who they had for defenseman, but man, I'm getting all the worst possible players here. Brendan Shanahan, like him, Zdeno Segar, Martin Hostak, Peter Bondra, forgot about him. That is a nice Bondra rookie card. Greg Brown, Kirk McLean, Miko McKella. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put Bondra in a sleeve for sure. Shanahan, I mean, whatever. I'll put him in for now. Better safe than sorry, right? I have a Shanahan rookie card kicking around somewhere. Do I still have that? Maybe I could put together a little Shanahan lot for sale. See if anybody wants it. Alright. Come on. Fedorov and Jagr. Yeah, these are all a little concave. Hopefully being in a case will fix that. Hey, look, there he is again. Mike Modano rookie. Very nice. Very nice. Brian Bellows, recent Hall of Famer Pierre Turgeon, Cam Neely, another Raymond. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. Definitely concave. Man, that's bad. But other than that, because I mean, I wonder. Boy, can that be fixed? Because that's a beautiful looking card. Aside from that, oh man, yeah, that's nice. Boy, this one's going straight into a folder. Come on now. Beautiful. Very nice. Got the Ray Bork over there. Let's put the Modano. So I got this, I mean, this box, I would say for a pretty great deal. It's been, a lot of boxes have been going for around 300. I got this one for $2. Again, Canadian, so like 50 cents for our American friends, but am I going to get my money back out of this one? I don't know. Depends on those Jagrs, really. Well, hey, there's a Jeremy Roenick rookie card. We like that. Jeremy Roenick. Very nice. Pat Murray, Greg Parks, Aaron Broughton, Brent Sutter, Jarmo Moless again, Dave Tippett. Dave Tippett. Tippett. I don't know how he said it. Okay. It is interesting that Fedorov is on the box. Like, was he already a known commodity? Did he play? He's on the outside of the box. Did he play in a couple of games or something in 89-90 and enough that people knew he was going to be good? Jimmy Carson, man, he had quite the career. He kind of bounced around for some reason. He was always kind of part of the package that was traded for superstars. Like, I'm pretty sure he was traded. Okay, hold on a second. Was he traded for Gretzky? I think he was part of the trade for Gretzky. Yeah, because his rookie year was in LA. He and Robitaille were rookies, I think, the same year. And then they traded him for Gretzky. But he had a pretty amazing career. Anyway. John Tanner. Don't remember him. Matt Sundin. Look at that. Nice Matt Sundin rookie. Very nice. Brian Noonan. Per Olav Juz. Sure. Dave Martinshin. I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I know a fair bit about 1990s NHL players. It's never a good sign if I don't know who they are. Anyway, whatever. And no Gretzky. This is like the first set, like, since Gretzky's rookie year that didn't have a Gretzky, right? Pretty sure. Bizarre choice on the part of OPC. I have to get after my dog. He's just running around causing mayhem. Adam Oates, Bobby Smith, CuJo. Nice. Curtis Joseph rookie. Oh, that one's got a... Ooh, let's see. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Let me see if I can flash it over the light there. There's like a divot, like right on his neck. Yeah, you can feel that. There's like a puncture. Weird. That is weird. Chris Nolan, Kerry Wilson, another recent Hall of Famer, Mike Vernon. What was this one? Did I? Oh, this was the Jagr pack. K. Neely, Turgeon. Yeah. Okay, so I think my expectation here, if I only get the one Jagr, I will be dissatisfied. If I get two, I will be okay. That's fine. Two is okay. Two is kind of my expectation. If I get three, I'll be happy. If I get four, I'll be ecstatic. Al McInnes, Paul Coffey, like Paul Coffey, Brett Hull. Look at the superstars in this pack, like Peter Duras and Kelly Miller and Jeff Courtnall and another Jimmy Carson. I guess I should have pulled that Mike Vernon out too. I live in Calgary, so pretty much any Oilers or Flames, they can kind of, you get a lot of fans out here. So if you put together a big package of Oiler cards or Flames cards, you'll find a buyer. All right, come on, Jagr. Where's that Fedorov too, man? Mike Lawler, Al McInnes again. Another Matt Sundin rookie. We like that. Oh, look at this run. Okay, so we got a Matt Sundin. We got a Patrick Waugh. We got a Brett Hull. And Fodder. Filler. Put that like that. Okay, so I'm not gonna. I'm gonna put these with like the Brett Hull over here. Guys that I'm not gonna probably put in sleeves, but Paul Coffey, McInnes, all those guys. The Joseph. I mean, I guess I'll put it in a sleeve. It's damaged, but it's CuJo. People love CuJo, man. Let's see. That's a really nice looking Jagr. That looks really nicely centered. Just a hair right to left, I think. Unfortunately. Ooh. Ooh, that's too bad. This side to this side. Looks not great, but I am going to put the Patrick Waugh and the Matt Sundin into some penny sleeves here. Let's get those going. Alright. How many we got left here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. And this is just half the box. Like, that's a lot of good rookies already. That's pretty good. Hey, there we go. Nice. Sergey. Pete Nedved. Mikey Vernon, John Tanner, Kelly Miller, Paul Coffey, who I like. Paul Coffey was actually my favorite. Well, one of my favorite players. Paul Coffey, who else? Igor Larionov, Steve Yzerman. Love all those guys. Oh, jeez, what am I doing? Tossing the Fedorov around. Thinking of a different card in my head while I'm handling this much nicer one. Okay, let's get that. There we go. Boom. Fedorov and a Jagr. First half. Love it. Come on now. Let's get that second Jagr. That's what we want. I've already gotten like 3 Mike Vernons and another CuJo. Do we have the same problem? We do not. Good. That's much better. Nice. Peter Duras. Dave. This guy. Dave Marcinishin? I don't know, man. Kerry Wilson, Jeff Carter, Yuri Anatoly Semenov. My dog has decided to be in my business here. You're kind of just being nothing but trouble right now, hey? My dog, what are you doing? Why don't you get comfortable? Find yourself a spot. Yeah, there you go. Alright, here we go. Come on now. Come on, Jagr. Where are you, bud? Where are you? Kevin Dineen. Steve Yzerman. We like Steve Yzerman. Greg Park. Scott Arneal. Bobby Smith. Brent Sutter. Vinny Dalmfoos. Kind of relieved there was no Jagr in that one because I could see the corners and a couple of them got dinged. So that's no good. No good at all. Hey. There we go. Let's see. Looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good. Jaromir Jagr, the Ageless Wonder. Boy, this is shaping up to be a pretty sweet box. We got 2 already, hey? Oh, alright. Okay, so that was the last pack of the first half. Did I check the rest of the deck here? Broughton, oh I didn't. Broughton, Oates, Owen Nolan, another one. Jeremy Roenick. Another Jeremy Roenick rookie. Look at this. Okay, guys, we're doing it. That's a good box. I mean, with only 130 cards, you know you're getting probably multiples of most of them, but can't be sure. All right, so let's do a quick recap. I mean, here's the big score so far. We got the Fedorov, 2 very nice Jagrs. We'll see how those are looking. Then we got a Peter Bondra, very nice. We have two Owen Nolans, great, fantastic. We have 2 Curtis Josephs. Of course, one of them was a little damaged, but 2 CuJos. Jeremy Roenick, did we just have the 2? I think just 2. 2 Jeremy Roenicks, not in the Hall of Fame for some reason. We have a Kevin Stevens rookie card. We have 2 Matt Sundins. There we go. We have 2 Mike Madanos. Very nice. 2 Patrick Waz, which are pretty much as valuable as those ones, seems like. People love Patrick Waz. A couple of Yzermans here. We got a couple of Borks. We got a Messier, Shanahan, Joe Sakic, some Calgary guys, Paul Coffey, some other guys like that. We got Brett Hall, yeah, McInnes, Coffey, Hall, McInnes, Vernon. Nice. Okay, so that's a pretty good start, man. That's a pretty good start. I'm going to take the Sakic, the Messier, the Shanahan, the Yzermans out, and the Waugh. We'll just keep the rookies out for you guys. I think that's probably more interesting for you, right? So we'll put those up here for people to see. I'm going to probably put these ones in cases too, just before we get going too much, and then I'll make those the base of the table here so you can see them when we do the next half. So we'll be back at the second half shortly. We'll see what else we can find. How many Jagrs am I going to get? 4? Am I going to get 7? 15 Jagrs maybe? Wouldn't that be nice? We'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for coming along, and let's keep going.